Welcome back. In this exercise, what we're going to do is actually pull a key. And pulling a key means removing the green from behind the subject matter and leaving that background transparent. Now, I'm going to be working in After Effects because I prefer to use the key light filter for pulling a key. Key light is one of those pro-grade tools that once you use it, you're just never going back. But the techniques are remarkably similar with any other video editing application that allows you to do some keying. So I'm just going to show you a quick way of doing it. And what you do is you select the video in After Effects, and then you just Effect, Keying, Key Light. And the key light filter opens up. And you can see there are all kinds of parameters that you can use here. And the first one you want to do is click on that little eyedropper beside the screen color, because you're going to be identifying the color to remove. And you just go find a nice solid area of green, click once, gone. Sort of. When you pull a key, don't go with the human eyeball. What you want to do is literally create a channel like you would be familiar with in Photoshop. And channels traditionally are black and white. There's not a lot of gray in here. And when it comes to keying, what you want is black and white. End of discussion. To see what you've got, you come up to the screen map, and you'll notice right off the bat there's gray in here. Let me just zoom in. You can see it. And there's some gray speckling in here. Now, to deal with the gray speckling, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the screen gain and I'm just going to increase it, which will deal with the black. So as I scrub across that, you'll see the black background disappears. So I'll take it up to about, 115. There we go. The black background is now solid black. So I'm sitting at 118 there. And now I'm just going to put a little blur on it, the screen pre-blur. And I'm not going to put a lot on there. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a blur there, just to deal with the edges. And now that I've done that, I can now start dealing with this white, the gray that's in the white area here. And that's in the screen matte. So if I twirl down screen matte, you'll notice I got clip black, clip white, clip rollback, and we'll go through a lot of these as we go through the exercise. I've already dealt with the black, so I don't need to push any blacks around, but I've got to get the grays out of here. So that means I've got to start bringing down some of the values. So if I clip the white, you notice as I bring it down, the gray starts to disappear. And about a value of 85. What you do not want to do when you're working with the clipping is go crazy. Don't knock yourself out. Now what I want to do is just roll back a little bit. What this does is just open up the key a little bit. And I'm going to, I think, maybe take it up to about 1.5. Just to give myself a little bit of definition. But then what I want to do is apply a little screen softness here. I just want to soften off the screen so I don't get these hard edges along the side. So I'm just going to take that up to about a 1. And I just want to make sure that there's no black inside here, so I'm going to do a little despotting. That all this does is get rid of the black. So we'll just give it a value of 1. And if I come back up to final result, not bad, not bad. There's a little bit of a fringe there, but I can deal with that just by shrinking the screen. So if I just slide across here, you can see that it comes down quite nicely. And if I zoom out to 100%, I have pulled a fairly good key. And there you go. That's kind of how you pull a key. Now, there are other tools in here. Sometimes you may get a little bit of green in the subject's hair. That's called spill. And there are little filters in there for spill and things like that. But right now, this is all you need to know to pull the key. Now that we've got the alpha channel, we can now get it ready to go into Flash.